Did you know that insects appearing in your home carry a message for you? Nothing in the world is a coincidence, absolutely nothing. Everything happens for a reason, a principle of cause and effect. There is always something meaningful for you in everything that occurs in life. Specifically, insects are messengers from God, the universe, or whatever name you prefer to use. You may have already noticed that science and spirituality actually point to the same truths about our interconnectedness. Quantum physics reveals that at a subatomic level, everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Meanwhile, Jesus says in the Bible, the kingdom of heaven is all around you. You only need eyes to see and ears to hear. Divine wisdom is constantly revealing itself through signs and synchronicities, guiding us back into alignment with our higher selves. But we get so caught up in the rush of life that we ignore the hidden messages all around. US messages that could allow us to experience paradise on Earth right now. What if I told you that insects unexpectedly appearing in your home are actually the creation's way of supporting you, helping you tune into the cosmic intelligence surrounding you? From ants to moths, beetles to crickets, all carry meaning. The universe uses these tiny creatures to grab our attention, delivering a direct message about how to create more love, joy, and abundance. Just as quantum theory confirms that consciousness shapes reality, the Bible also guides us to have eyes that see and ears that hear. When humble insects arrive as spiritual messengers, it's our chance to recognize the invisible threads connecting us to the whole, and to glimpse the divine design urging us to manifest our highest purpose. Prepare to open your eyes to the sacred wisdom and blessings contained in these small visitors. As we explore the spiritual symbolism of different insects, remember, science has already confirmed that we live in an interconnected energy field. What we perceive as solid matter is actually 99.9% empty space. So, at the most fundamental level, you, me, and even the shyest ant or cockroach are electrical impulses dancing in the same quantum field of consciousness. The Bible also speaks of this unity when Jesus says, "The kingdom of God is within you." He saw that the divine does not dwell in temples made by human hands, but in the temple of our soul. Let's explore some of these messengers and what they want to show us about the kingdom within. Bees pollinating flowers. They remind us of the immense power of intention and focus. Small, gentle, and often overlooked, their collective work sustains life on Earth. When a single bee enters your home with no hive nearby, it's a spiritual validation that your visions, intentions, and purposes are blossoming, spreading. Seeds that will bear sweet fruit. Keep shining. Spiders that represent pain, anguish, and discomfort in your life, spiders feed on low vibration energies. Notice how in their webs they trap prey, inject a venomous enzyme, and begin digesting them from the inside out. Then they suck out the nutrients, leaving an empty, lifeless shell. What does this symbolize energetically? When spiders suddenly appear in your home, the universe may be warning you about energy vampires, whether negative thought patterns or toxic relationships. Something is trapping you in pain and draining your life force. The spirit invites you to shift your perspective so you're no longer vulnerable or stuck in this web. The more light, joy, and self-love you cultivate from within, the less these spiders can feed. Reclaim your power. Ants, they symbolize community, diligent effort, and teamwork. Their message varies by color. Black ants crawling on you acknowledge your hard work and encourage you to keep going. Red ants serve as an urgent warning, signaling imminent danger or violence. Your divine messenger says, stay vigilant, avoid impulsive reactions, and align with loving wisdom. Wait patiently for clarity, all will be revealed. Ladybugs believed worldwide as signs of good luck, fortune, and protection. Their red shells with black spots resemble the sun, transmitting its healing energy to Earth. When a ladybug lands on you or flies nearby, recognize it as a sacred blessing from the Great Spirit. They remind us that we're upheld by invisible hands and wrapped in an indestructible power, far greater than our own. Open yourself to prosperity, joy, and well-being freely flowing from the divine source, your birthright. A single ladybug is a positive sign, but tradition says 2 ladybugs equals double blessings. 7 ladybugs equals wishes fulfilled. A swarm of ladybugs equals a miracle is near. Crickets, they bring good news from the other side. Their chirping echoes as comforting messages from departed loved ones. If crickets appear in your home, your ancestors and spirit guides are saying, we are with you. We hear you. We love you. Keep listening to your heart's whispers. You're on the right path. Geckos, how not insects. They hold symbolic meaning. If a gecko unexpectedly crosses your room, pay attention. The universe may be warning that people close to you are being false or gossiping behind your back. Geckos urge you to choose trust wisely and avoid toxic social ties. Respond with truth, courage, and calm when the time comes. Flyers, they represent periods of drained energy. You may be physically or emotionally exhausted, dealing with stress or overthinking. Flies appear to say your inner temple needs immediate cleansing and recharging. Cockroach, half repulsive to many, associated with filth and disease. From a spiritual lens, they symbolize radical resilience. Cockroaches survive mass extinctions, hostile environments, radiation, and crushing forces, adapting and thriving. Their appearance invites reflection. Where do you need to leave your comfort zone? How can you shift limiting beliefs? Where must you cultivate patience and courage? They carry the miraculous medicine of reminding you that you, magnificent being, are infinitely adaptable, capable of surviving and flourishing through any challenge. Yellow butterflies, long seen by many cultures as divine affirmation. If you're pondering big decisions, moving, starting a project, ending, beginning a relationship, ask the spirit for a sign. If yellow butterflies appear, it's a resounding yes echoing in your soul. The next step will always be right when, guided by spirit's gentle whispers. Large moths, they hold profound spiritual meaning. Their presence signals great change is coming. Just as moths are drawn to light, they follow their inner call. If they hover around your home, you may feel restless, dissatisfied, or urgently seeking revelation. The moth announces transformation is near. Prepare for a quantum leap in consciousness. Old ways of thinking will dissolve soon. Welcome it with open arms. Final message, friends. I hope today you've realized the world is full of magic. Guides and signs are everywhere. When we tune back into nature's frequency forgotten in modern routines, we relearn how to walk like children, hearing cricket, songs, wind whispers, and the wisdom of creatures great or small. Pay attention if winged or crawling friends visit your home. There are heaven's hands guiding you to the highest path. Angels come in many forms, bearing messages just for you. May your blessings strengthen you daily as you courageously create paradise on earth. Right where you stand. See you in the next video.